Welcome back. We have Stef C joining us on the show today. Recently returning, of course, from Fashion Week in Toronto. You lucky girl. Did you have a good time?
I did. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I love going there.
You were there for a week.
Yeah.
And you used to work there, so you have all kinds of friends there and fun stuff to do.
It was awesome. I love it. I love Toronto.
How would you explain to somebody how Toronto Fashion Week unfolds? I've not been. I know that it's a huge deal in Toronto, and the whole city sort of has that buzz going on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It happens at David Pico Square, which used to be their old Metro Hall. And it's just, so this time around, it was 28 shows. Last time, I think there was a little bit more. There's 30-something shows. So it starts off on Monday, and then all the designers have set times when they do it. And the shows are actually really quick. I figured shows when I first went that they'd be at least like 15, 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, but they're very quick. They're like 5, 10 minutes and done. Like the whole thing is very, very quick.
That's a lot of work to put into a 5 or 10 minute
It is.
thing.
It's a lot of work because they plan for the whole season, right? For fall and for spring. Well, spring, summer, and then fall, winter. But it's just, it's chaos and it's fun and it's great. And they have all these great, there's a lobby area too where they have a lot of sponsors. They have Neil Strata there, and they have Swarovski, and Juicy Couture was there. So they give you away free samples and that sort of stuff as well. And that, I guess, keeps people busy if you're staying for the entire day for the shows as well. Because sometimes they start at about 3 o'clock and they go until 10 o'clock at night.
Wow.
So a lot of people stay for the entire time. I went to most of the shows, but I wanted to get out and do stuff as well. So it's great. It's just, it's amazing. And the whole thing about the Toronto one is that it's all Canadian. Everything is Canadian. The designers, the models, the hairstylists, as you know, Ken and his team are there, and they're all, everything's Canadian. So I love that about the Toronto shows.
So what we're looking at today, Steph has sent along some pictures of us to look at some things, but it's really based towards more about fall, right?
Fall,
Is there always a season ahead in these fashion
Yes, they do that
shows?
on purpose so that the buyers that go there to look at the clothes have time to purchase them, and they have time to make those sales that the buyers are buying, and then they have time to get them in the store as soon as fall hits as well.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, let's not wait any further.
So leather is back, and I don't think it really ever went anywhere, but now it's actually allowed to be back again. So leather jackets, all styles, all lengths. Get your leather out.
All lengths. Do you remember the trench coat
Yes.
from the 80s? Is that coming back?
They do have some long leather trench coats. I saw
Really?
those from the London and the New York pictures, but nothing in Toronto did I see long leather.
Yes.
So maybe we'll keep it short here in Canada.
I'm going to keep it short. And by the way, for me, leather never went out of style. I've been wearing leather jackets the whole time.
Exactly.
So call me out of style.
The
Whatever.
next thing that they're adding for fall is pink. They want all the fall colors that they usually have, but they're going to make something a little bit lighter. And they did this with spring as well. They added a lot of like pastels and everything, and they're doing it again for fall. So add a little bit of pink pastel into your wardrobe as well. Just kind of get a little punch of color.
Very nice.
Also, the plaid. We've talked about this as well. It never really went anywhere, but it's really back big right now. So checkers and plaid on everything. I love that skirt in the picture as well.
Beautiful.
So they have it on everything. They have it on shirts, on purses as well, shoes, and skirts as well. So yeah, bring your plaid back out too.
Okay.
Okay, jumpers. These are from, I know this one's like a see-through one and it's almost like the lingerie one that we're gonna get into the next one, but these are the jumpers from like the 60s and 70s that you would wear like a dress shirt underneath.
Right.
So think of like that retro jumper dress. Those
Right.
are totally coming back.
Almost like a tunic, but
yes,
not, yeah.
and they were everywhere, all over in every designer's runway show. So it was that was incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So then bringing out to the lingerie, again, we saw this in spring, summer as well, but they're doing it, obviously this is, you know, it's a runway show, so they're making it a little more dramatic, but anything that's kind of got the mesh and the see-through and the bralettes and everything, wearing it under your clothing so you can kind of see through as well. They kind of just want to make it sexy and classy, but more like nightwear.
Nice.
Yeah. This is kind of cool. This was a really fun show. But
is that a real lady?
It is a real lady. They kind of made them look like dolls. They all look like that.
Barbie doll.
I know, it was very cool.
Okay.
And leopard is back. Leopard is huge. Leopard is like the new black right now.
Really?
Yeah. So again, leopard, like the plaid, is on purses, is on shoes. Every single item of clothing, leopard. It's huge.
Okay.
So that's what we're seeing there.
All right.
This I love. This shows a bit of the fur that we're going to be seeing in the jackets as well, but this is mainly for the skirt because the Victorian romance, sort of Victorian era, is back as well. So any kind of ruffles and the little like necklines, the little, you know, in the Victorian days where they had like the ruffled necklines and they had the little ruffles on every sort of piece of clothing.
Yes.
So anything that's kind of flirty and fun and very feminine is
very much so.
Definitely coming back for fall. And suits. Suits, we usually do see suits a lot of times, but now they're doing suits for everything. Suits for work, suits for all your events, and any kind of suit. Make it fun, make it funky. Suits are huge right now.
Okay.
And finally, the jackets that we're seeing. So Technicolor coats. Every color of the rainbow we're seeing. with fur attached to it, as we saw in the previous pictures as well. And just lots of, remember the patchwork back in like the 70s as well? That's coming back huge as well. So a lot of retro, and I know we see that in a lot of seasons, but it was really big for the fall again. Big retro return is coming again. I like that.
Awesome. I do too. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Some great fashion stuff coming up. It's nice for you to be able to go there now. You're going to be all in style in the fall. And the rest of us will be trying to catch up to you. But nice to have a little sneak peek anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic. Thanks for being here. Again, if you would like to check it out online, torontofashionweek.com. We are back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.